Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. I've just been running around the factory a little bit and doing a few optimization things. I noticed that off camera there was a few things that I wasn't particularly happy about, namely this circuit production. I'm still not happy about it. It still needs to be better. I think part of where the problem is actually our finally our yellow belts are, we've taken them as far as we can. The iron is still going okay, like we're getting enough throughput there, but with the copper it's just not fast enough. So what we're going to do is, in this episode, we're going to run around, do a few optimization things, work on a few bits and pieces, and we're going to go and attack a few more biter bases because my research has stopped, and at the moment everything is dependent upon purple science, so I need to make sure that I've got a constant flow of that. Now, after I sort out the whole circuits problem, what I'm planning to do is create a factory that actually builds destroyer capsules for me. Destroyer capsules are very strong robots that I can just throw down on the map and they'll run around and destroy biters for me. And I want to make a good factory that'll punch out plenty of them, except it requires everything from defender capsules up. So it's going to require gear reels, circuits, piercing rounds, and then advanced circuits and defender capsules, and then the destroyers will need 4 of these plus a speed module. So I'll make a factory to build all of those. That'll probably stretch over 2 or more episodes depending on how I go, but to start with we're going to make red transport belts because we need them. I think here looks good. What are we going to do is we're going to take some items from this belt. I'm going to take some items from this belt and hopefully combine them in a way that we come up with our red transport belts. So let me just set this up to start with. And I'm going to need to put them directly from this factory, and that'll work out nice actually. These 3 there. Okay, and now I need to put that, well actually, if I was a smart boy, what I would do is actually just shift this a little bit. This water's unfortunate, but anyway. Just like that. This part will be interesting. We'll see if that's going to work. I'm hoping it will. Not 100% convinced it will though, because I'm going to have to do some pretty magical stuff to get this other part working as well. Okay, so there we go. There's our gear wheels. Right here. Transport belts done. Okay, now what we also need to do is we need to move this a little bit because I need room to put my things into a passive provider, just like that. Now this one, if we can wrangle it, we're going to make this a blue belt. Now it's going to require lube, which is going to be damn near impossible to get it into this area. I reckon I can do the gear wheels. I'll do them like this. That's inconvenient. Okay. Now, in terms of throughput, I'm not going to need that much, because for the most part it'll all just work at the speed I need it to, which isn't going to be very fast at all. Now in here is going to need some power, and I hope that, yes, that'll reach. Okay, this is going to need a second output to here, and we'll put down a second input as well. So let's put down a third because it'll eat a lot when it's running. Okay. So there we go, that's gear wheel sorted. Yep, that's all going to work, that's going to work. So the last problem is we're just going to need lube. Now how to get the lubricant in? That is going to be the dilemma. Because I reckon... Oop, I'm hung up on a factory. Let's run down here. Here's the lube. Now I need to get this lubricant from here all the way over there. Bugger. So how can I do it? To be honest, I think... I don't know. I've got a lot of pipes in here, so I'm probably going to snag up on something if I try and come this way. So my thought process is I go either north or I go out here, up here, like there's a bit of space, we'll come down here, jump through there, and then over here to there. There we go, I reckon we might get this to work. Now we don't have any pipe on us, so I turned that off and I threw it all in provider chests. So we'll just request 20 of them and 50 of these. And that should give us the raw materials required to put our stuff, oh sorry, create a fast transport belt. Now while we're waiting for that to happen, we'll just increase the intelligence of this, and we only want it to work when there's less than say 100 in the network. So it'll work until there's 100 in the network and then it'll stop, which is what we're after. This needs to be an out with one of these. Whoop, standing in the way. Again, I only want you to work when there's 50, because these are quite resource intensive. There we go. That's one way of doing things. Now this will keep building them. It's just punching them out as quick as it can right now. Right, let's get this sorted. So we're going to need to get rid of some of this crap and get our pipes here and ready to go. So that to there, and this to over here. Now I won't be surprised if this actually fouls up a layout I do later, because right now I'm running through a whole bunch of empty space, and I'm probably going to want to use it later, so who knows what's going to happen here. Anyway, so that's all hooked up to there. Now from here, where I'm going to go is over to the right. That's inconvenient. We'll actually just back this off one and go here instead. Pick that up. Because now we can plonk it down here and then here. And I do want to automate my fast track production pretty badly, because I don't want to be, well, I can't do it by hand. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it. This will put a little bit of a snake in here. What we'll do is just plonk one down about here, which is where we want to go to, and there, and then this we can, that's all we'll get out of it, that's alright, to here to here. Snake that up there, put this down here. Oh, this is going to suck if I need to change it, or if it fouls up anything. Okay, now we're in the right area. I'm going to move this, because I have to. Okay, there's the connection. Well, that sucks. We're just a little bit too short. Lubricant. Kaboom. Off we go. We've got plenty of lube storage, Let's see how we go. Yep, that'll all work. Wonderful. So all this lubricant now is flowing through our pipes up here, around here, up there, over here. Yes, that's all working. This isn't, and hence why I'm running the line to check that it is actually doing something. Now right now it's just waiting for if I had more space, I'd do things a bit differently actually. Only got one more square I can move it over though. Oh well, it'll be alright. It'll work. Now all that's set up, I've got both express belts and fast belts in the logistics system, which are going to help me very shortly. So I reckon we come over here. Exactly. Things aren't working as fast as they should. We're okay. So we're going to take this off requesting. I'm going to request 20 of these to me. Oh bugger, you can't shift click. We're going to need more. So I want to upgrade pretty much all of this track so that it can carry more copper. Because that's our limiting factor at the moment, I reckon. Is our ability to get the copper, or carry enough copper on the belt to where it needs to go. We're going to need fast splitters. I'm going to need 2 of them. Now this line I'm not worried about because it can be slow as a wet week and that'll be fine. That'll be okay. But these two, oh yeah, you can do that now. You used to have to pick them up, but now you can just left click them and off she goes. Now we'll upgrade this. And basically I'm just planning on going all the way through the factory and increasing the speed of the line. You can see when you compare this line to this line, you can see how much faster those are moving, and that's brilliant. What we might actually do is change things a little bit. I'm just looking at our copper pipeline at the moment. I'm thinking that maybe we would be better served if we went in this direction. And I'll show you why shortly. Hopefully the damn game won't make a liar out of me. Actually, that's probably one too far. Okie dokie. Now we notice that this is going to clear shortly. This inside track, which means that if we direct inject it up here, we should in fact be able to carry it over a shorter distance and just throw it straight in the line. So I'll just pick all this up. This will give us more belt to play with. Okay, you can see it's starting to move now. I'll also do another trick in here. 3, 4, 5. Actually, I probably need to move this back a little bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway down the line. And we'll throw down our splitter. And this will mean that all of our, well, it'll dual. We split evenly between both sides. That's not ideal, is it? What we need to do is change things a little bit. So it needs to go on the inside. Nope. I call this the Roomba nut. That's how a Roomba moves all his shit around to different sides of the track. So that's going to be, yeah, dual loading. Now we just need to sort out this crap. How to do it? Well, for starters, what we might do is just ensure this is all fully upgraded, which it's not. What we might do is actually just pick all this up for a moment with this back one. So I've got an idea. I know how we can do it. This is a fairly chunky redesign as well. Like this, all the changes that I'm making now are going to be hopefully for the better. But I haven't really played around this much with the kind of the production side, and you know, making big changes to the production side since I really put it down. Right, so that's that. We'll do an Roomba knot here as well, just to match up with that, and that will mean that we're dual, like we're loading both sides of the transport belt. Where is it? There it is. Whoops. That way, one more. Excellent. There's our Roomba knot. That will load both sides of the track now, which is what we're after. Now, starting to build up on the yellow stuff, because when you place down a red one, it over a yellow, it just moves the yellow one to your inventory. Okay, now we can see that we're moving. We are packing this bad boy full. We'll just upgrade what we can for the moment. Okay, that's all that. Noisy little robots. Okay, you can see now that we're max compression on this belt. That's good, because that's going to punch this further down this copper wire line. Often, good solutions are the simplest. We've sorted out, our copper supply problem. This is pretty much going to hang up the right side of the factory though, because what will happen is it'll get to the stage where it's loading all from the left hand side using the special splitter behavior, as they call it, and that sucks. Because what it does is it only loads, it takes the left hand side when there's two belts 100%, it'll just take the left hand side. It won't split evenly between the two, which isn't what we're after, but here's what it is. We're going to have to work with it. And what we'll do is we'll throw away pretty much all of our belt, so we don't need it. This all seems to be working really nice. It's working flat out. We've got our 50 express belts as well. So if I feel the need, I can actually upgrade all of this further and put down express belts. But I think that's got it all sorted. I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to regroup and think about how I'm going to do this capsule factory. Remember I was talking about putting down something like this, but I had to sort out kind of this this side of things first. I think I've done that, so I'll go away, have a bit of a think, and I'll see you shortly.